You want to save more money into your bank account? Here's a powerful law of attraction technique that will double, triple, even quadruple the money in your bank account. It happened to me, and I know for a fact it can happen to you too. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into the video. So here's what happens to most people when you say, hey, I think the good first step would be to start saving money. And they say, well, I only make $200 a month. I only make $1,000 a month. I don't even have a job. I don't make any money. And what they do is they say, essentially, I don't make enough money to start saving. Therefore, that's a ludicrous question and statement for you to say to me. It's totally ludicrous for me to save money when I don't really have very many of it anyways. So really what you're saying is that you're in scarcity and fear around money, therefore you can never save money. What is that going to attract to you? More money problems and more where you perceive that you don't have enough money. Because law of attraction is the secondary law to the law of vibration. The law of vibration is simply stating that every single thing in the universe has a frequency. Everything has a frequency. You have a frequency, I have a frequency, and also on top of that, we have smaller frequencies. Like we have a frequency around money, you have a frequency around love, you have a frequency around relationships, and we're broadcasting that all the time based off of our perception, unconscious and subconscious perception, our thought patterns, consciously and subconsciously, our belief systems, our actions that we do or do not take. These are all controlling our energy. And so the law of attraction is secondary to the law of vibration. The vibration you have around money and prosperity that you hold subconsciously, unconsciously. Psychologists say we have 65,000 thoughts in a day. 90% of them, 90 to 95% of them are subconscious. What they're saying is that our lives are controlled by pattern plans, by habitual thought patterns and behavioral patterns that we do not have conscious control over unless we change them. And so, that being so, the law of attraction moves based off of the energy and vibration you harbor around money, you hold around money. So what type of energy and vibration is, well, I would save, and it's easy for you to save. You make a bunch of money. I don't have enough, and here's why, and I can't do it. I'll do it when I get that raise. Right now I have a lot of payments to make. And you don't understand. I have this thing, I have this responsibility, I have this. There's no way I could save anything. There's no way I could do that. All you're doing is reinforcing the fact that you believe you don't have enough money to save. Therefore, you're gonna act on that picture you're holding in your mind, and you're never gonna have much money. And that's why I always talk about my free success hypnosis, because you have to change the pattern plan in the subconscious mind. It's jakeshypnosis.com down below. Download that and use that to start to change the subconscious patternings. And when you start to look at it and you say, okay, I've got to change that thought pattern, because money is simply an energy, right? That's all it is. And if you really want to look at it, what is anything in this world? It's just a different variation of light. That's what we see. So a dollar bill is just a variation of light. It's a vibration of light that appears to be a dollar. And we've all agreed that, a dollar has a certain amount of value, so it's a perceived value that we all agree upon. That's all it is. And what happens is, we forget that and we think the amount of money is what matters instead of the act of what you're doing with your money. If you believe the act of what you do with your money is more important than the amount of money that you have, then you understand that the amount of prosperity and money you have in your life is up to your responsibility, because it's how you show up in relation to service that you provide to others and your relationship around prosperity that determines how much of it you have. Whereas, if you actually believe that because you don't have enough money, you can never change and start saving and having money, you're giving value to some quantity outside of yourself, and it's impossible to change it. But the important thing here is the vibration that you're in. I remember when I was making no money, my significant other was in debt, and I was like, man, this is just, she was working all the time, over 50 hours a week, driving an hour in LA traffic to work every day, driving an hour in LA traffic to come home. And I was like, I gotta change this relationship because this isn't working. And by relationship, I mean my relationship with prosperity and money. And I started saving with her. Our savings account started with, I don't know, $5 in it, $3 in it. And so wherever you can start, whether it's 2 pennies or 2 dimes or $2 or $200 or $2,000 or $2 million or $200,000 or $10. The thing is, you have to start because you have to change the subconscious picture that's operating your life. Now, the subconscious picture when you start saving money is that there's enough money to go around, so I don't need to fear the fact of putting some of my money away. I'll always have enough. And the worst thing that happens if you save your money is what? You have your money in your bank account. So there's nothing bad that can happen because you're gonna have the money. And what happens is you put that first $5 away, and then you try to get it to 10, then you try to get it to 12. All of a sudden you have $100, or all of a sudden you have $50, or all of a sudden you have $1,000 or $10,000 or $50,000 or $75,000. Whatever the number is irrelevant. But then you start to see yourself, you have a picture of yourself as someone who has the ability to accumulate and save money. And then you keep upping the ante. Well, I'm at $200 now. Do you think I can get to $300 saved within X amount of time? Do you think I can get to $85,000 saved within this amount of time? Well, okay, I have a total of $160,000 saved. Can I get to $400,000 saved within the next 9 months by this date? And you start pushing the ante more and more. Whether you start at $1 or $1 million is totally irrelevant. It's the process of seeing yourself as that person. And what happens is that it's called Pearson's Law. What we measure, we tend to see more of. What measures increases. And there's been tons of psychological studies on the things that we focus upon, mathematically speaking, we see more of in our life. And so when you start tracking money, where maybe on April 4th, you had $42 in your bank account, and then you found $7 on the ground. And so you put all 7 of those dollars in savings. Then you go back to your money ledger. You make a page in your binder and call it your money ledger. And you go back to your money ledger and you write, okay, last date was April 4th and I had $42. The next date is April 11th and I just found $7. So now I have $49. And you start tracking it that closely. So what is happening is when you're doing that, you're putting more energy into it. The law of attraction is a secondary law to the law of vibration. You're increasing the energy around prosperity and abundance in your life. As you do that, your energy raises and you move to a different reality. You move to a different place of attraction so that you can bring more of it into your life. It doesn't matter how much you're starting with. It matters that you're doing it. And you'll see amazing results when you start doing this. So start tracking it. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. No matter where you are, start today. Even if you don't have a savings account yet, start saving. If you can only find a penny, if you literally do not have a single dollar you can put into it, go and find a penny today. And then tomorrow, go and try to get a dime in there. Move it to $1. In 3 weeks, try to move it to $10 and let it start building. The other option is that we can wait and we can say, I don't have enough money, I'll just wait. And you can wait your whole life and have that belief system, but it doesn't always work out that great. We've got to start to change our thought pattern and our picture around ourselves with prosperity. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Download my free success hypnosis down below, jakeshypnosis.com. Use that. start closing your eyes and picturing your savings account growing. Write a goal down for it and start taking incremental steps towards achieving that. So jakeshypnosis.com down below. Press the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell notification, because that's what actually notifies you when I have new videos out. Simply subscribing won't do that. Even if you've already subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notification in the corner over there. I'm so excited because we got the Second Mind Neuroprogrammer out in the world. It's a piece of technology that's designed to literally rewire the brain. The brain is actually wired. It's set up, it's patterned in a certain way around, for instance, this video is about money. It's patterned in a certain way around money. And the reason it's so hard to change our financial lives or our financial belief systems is that the brain is patterned. And you have to change and interrupt that pattern. We created a piece of technology that's designed to do that. And we're hearing the craziest stories ever, just so many success stories. It would take me, I don't know, how lots of hours to explain them all. And so I just want to let you know you can demo that for free. It's thesecondmind.com down below. Comment where in the world you're coming from. Let me know you're actually going to do this exercise, this activity. To recap, everything is an energetic vibration. You can change your vibration and your point of attraction around money by starting to see yourself as somebody that can accumulate and save more money. No matter where you can start from, start to save money, because it's not the amount of how much money you have, it's how you act in relation to money that will allow you to attract more money into your life and become the type of person that can attract more of it. Pull out your money ledger, pull out your money journal, and start tracking it, because what you measure increases. It's called Pearson's Law.